So this is Stuntman Ignition. We're on Xbox Series X, taking a look at this kind of racing, kind of, stunt-focused experience. It's not just like, basically doing a car racing game. You're actually trying to like pull off certain things and stunts, and yeah, it's quite a wild scenario, if that makes sense. It's filled with these crazy over-the-top moments, and they're basically setting up a movie scene, which is kind of exciting if you get what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be too great at this. They're just kind of thrown right into the action. Hopefully I can kind of get on. Oh, I was supposed to go through the cars. My bad. Oh, geez, got hit by that car. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so what we're getting here is like sub 720p. It's, quite rough around the edges. Wow, a reshoot.
You're new at this. I'm sure you're nervous. Just relax and hit those marks.
Whatever. We'll try again. And 30 FPS. We do get auto HDR, which, kind of helps with the explosions. Wow, look how pixelated those trees are to the left over there. They look like they're not even real. That didn't count? I went right through the middle of both of them. I feel like I'm a really bad stunt driver.
Drift turn right. Over the tanker. You have to stay out of the lava.
But yeah, it's just kind of a crazy game. But seriously, look at the trees on the far left there. They're like just straight up pixels. That counted? Crazy.
Drift turn right.
Perfect, there we go.
Over the tanker.
Look at me, I'm ultimate stunt driver, but you get just what I'm saying. So you've got these set up scenarios, and you're trying to like perfectly execute the vision of the director here. I'm sure that didn't look great.
Drift turn left. Pass close to
That was
the
a
car.
bad drift.
Under the tree. Close to the car.
I thought I was close to that car.
Through the gap. Cut. A fair run.
I did it.
I'd like some more excitement to it.
I was pretty proud of that. So then you just move through the different things, trying to do the stars. There's some other, like, modes and different things you can do in this one. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but it's kind of a quirky, different sort of take on, like, the racing genre, obviously. Because, you get so many different racing games out there, it's hard to be distinct or unique. So it's kind of exciting to have something that is a little bit different. And I thought I actually hadn't played this before. So, yeah, it's wild that I actually have a little bit of progress. I guess I tried it sometime, and I was like, not for me at that time, I guess. But I'm mostly just, doing gameplay here so that you get an idea of, how it's running and how it's looking, and maybe seeing a different game you haven't played before, I suppose. Trying to get those points. Bridging the gap. Don't really keep a lot of momentum on those drifts. Not passed? No, I thought that was a pretty good run. Maybe I didn't get enough points.
Action.
Action.
Pass under the semi. Drift left. Pass close to the crates.
Missed the crates.
Drift left.
Maybe doing these mad points here. So you're kind of just trying to get, like, chain together points. So it's just very much, I think, a completely unique kind of racing game because of the fact that I don't think there's others out there that necessarily do this sort of thing. Next scene, because you don't, you can get points. There's usually trials where you have to get so many points, and they've seen that in racing games. But to throw it in the context of, hey, you're a stunt person, or there's a director, they're kind of telling you what you're doing. And then you get these fantastical scenes. That's actually really quite fascinating. I just saw it as something I had in my, download history, and I was like, ownership-wise, and I was like, okay, let's do this one. A little bit of a different racing title. But yeah, this is kind of really quirky and weird and fun. Huh.
Hit the action button.
The action button? I don't know what the action button is. Nobody told me anything. Director, you gotta let me know what the action button is.
Right. Through the gap.
This is so intense.
Close to the car.
And incredibly scripted, but, obviously it's a driving sequence. This would be a crazy thing to have to deal with in real life, but I'm sure there's been crazier things. Oh, that was a bad drift. Oh, I kind of cleared the gap.
Turn right. Pass under the semi.
I'm doing it all I can, director.
Drift turn left. Pass close to the car.
Close to that car. This is like really intense special effects, I gotta say. Ooh, I was supposed to stop there.
Cut. That's reasonable work, as green as you are.
I'm pretty proud of that work. Color customizer. Next scene. This director, he seems to really like. I like to create his vision, you know, as a stunt director or stunt guy. I guess we're not a stunt director, but you know, I try to create the vision that the director sets out for me the best I can. It's not easy. Actually, stunt people, like, you know, it's not an easy field. I don't think they get enough praise necessarily. What is the action button? I don't think I've been told about this at all.
Pass close to the crates. Drift left. U-turn.
Well, that didn't work at all.
Do another U-turn.
There we go. Now I got this going. I was just kind of like halting. I wasn't drifting properly. I got this.
Drift left. Hit the jump.
Woo! Let's try this again. We got this now, but I don't know what the action button specifically is.
Pop a wheelie. Hit the action button.
Okay, it's Y. Got it. I got this now.
Drift left.
So many games, it's hard to,
Close to the crates.
you know, remember the action buttons for every single thing. Although, again, I don't think I played really any of this back in the day. Which is kind of funny. This is actually kind of cool. And again, I wasn't huge into racing when I was younger, I think, when this came out. Really? That didn't count as a U-turn? Huh, okay.
Do another U-turn.
Huh.
Pass close.
That's interesting.
Drift left. Hit the jump.
I think I'll be practicing a lot here. Next scene.
In this scene, you'll be doubling for a desperate teen racing through the carnage to rescue his grandmother and her mountain cabin.
You're saving someone you love in this scene.
Thank you for the directional information. Let's do this. It's not easy being a stunt guy.
1. Action. Close to the car. Drift turn left. Pass close left. Through the gap.
I don't know if I'm supposed to go through the lava. Oh! Why are you using real lava? As a stunt guy, this is hazardous.
Action.
Not to mention all that. The ash they're probably breathing in there. I guess the whole point of this one would be you're not necessarily doing this on your first go. The whole point of it is to do it multiple times over and over again until you get, like, you know, the right style. Okay, so I hit the tree there. That's not good. I get it. We're supposed to go over the gap. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this again. You know, just some lava burning my skin. It's totally cool. That happens all the time on the job. You don't know how hard it is out here being a stunt guy.
Close to the car.
It's not easy.
Drift turn left.
Go, go, go.
Pass close left.
Okay, guys. Watch out with the car destruction.
Through the gap.
What? That didn't count as clearing the gap? Give me a break. I cleared that gap just fine.
Over the burning trees. Hit the action button. Drift turn left.
Well, it counted as far as that counted. Must also be hard to do a hit, like a detection thingy that properly gets this. Oh, I missed that. And you get too many errors, and it's like, oh, your career's done. Woo!
Wait and see the dailies, but I think that'll work.
I think it worked, yeah. I mean, the scene probably cost like $50 million to film, so we're way over budget now, but, you know, the good thing the cameras were rolling. We wouldn't want to have a situation like on that Tropic Thunder set where the camera wasn't even rolling.
Aren't shot in order, as I hope you know. This next scene comes just before.
Quiet on the set, people.
And I like how they give you context into what the scenes are. I'd like a modded version of this. I think that could be a lot of fun. You could do all kinds of like weird superhero things or space stuff just for fun. It'd be crazy. Why are you even doing biking things here? Oh my. Okay. It worked. Oh, it was a bad wipeout. I was doing really well there. Go, 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 go. We got lots of time. Or we don't have lots of time. We gotta make this look good. It's gonna look like a bit like a video game character with the fact that I, you know, get up after get knocked down like crazy. I hit the action button. My character didn't do anything. Oh, jeez. I'm really botching it up now. Jump the lava? Oh, come on. That was fine. That sucks. I was pretty close on that one. I did pretty well. But it's kind of a, you know, fun game. I mean, it's a little... It's quite jagged around the edges, that's for sure. But it's still, like, got such a fantastical sort of, like, fantasy style to it, and I just really like the setup and the setting that they went for with this one. It was really, really cool. It feels super action-packed as well. And, you know, normally there is really intense music too, but I wasn't sure if the music was going to be a problem, so, you know, we have to turn that down. But usually there's like some bumping, like, track things going on in the backdrop too. It's quite a well put together little package here. I'm surprised I didn't embrace this one sooner, one might say. There we go, I got it this time. I don't know why I didn't count there. Oh, come on. Or is there another button specifically for U-turning that I'm not thinking of? There we go, now I jumped the gap. You always gotta be thinking on your toes. That didn't count, really. Huh. You always gotta be thinking on your toes if it's your first run, you not know where you're going. Whoa! Great cinematic shot. That's pretty intense. I'm so proud of that performance. If they have a Stuntman Oscar, I should be up first for it. That's how insane these tricks are.
In this scene, you're stunting for a volcanologist, racing down the mountain to warn the authorities.
What is this, the movie Speed? Keep as much speed as possible, ain't Keanu?
This is a marquee stunt, so really push it. I want my editors to have plenty to work with.
I gotcha. Let's do it.
2, 1.
Go!
Close to the explosion. Jump over the lava. Trip left downhill.
This car doesn't handle too well.
Through the burning house.
Through the burning house? What?
Hard right.
Guess I gotta time that better with the house coming down. That didn't count?
Over the burning trees.
We're gonna have to do this a second roll, because I'm just not gonna make it through the rest of that.
Action. Close to the explosion. Jump over the lava.
Go, go, go!
Left downhill. Through the burning house.
Okay,
Hard right.
that was pretty cool.
Through the gap.
The execution on that was beautiful. There we go.
Over the burning trees.
There we are. I've got this.
Under the tree.
That was pretty crazy, right?
Land in the box.
Land in the box? Aw, I really thought I had it there.
Trip turn right.
I thought this might have been my first 5-star effort.
Jump the bridge.
Last snow.
Overtake the car. Hard right.
Oh jeez.
Drive through traffic.
This is a crazy movie, whatever we're filming here. This might be like some sort of disaster volcano movie kind of thing going on. This is nuts.
Through the gap.
Oh, I missed that too.
Scrape left.
Ah,
Close to the car.
this is
Hard left turn.
really intense scenario on this one. Wait, long too. Through the gap. Still going on.
Turn right. Overtake right.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Jump.
That didn't count. I'd hope not to fail on that one. I really thought I was doing well there. Huh. Anyways, Stuntman Ignition. Kinda cool. Kinda cool indeed. Wow.